Okay. Hey, Dwight.
Hey, baby, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm wonderful.
Thank you for having me to your home. It is absolutely gorgeous. You read my book, Intimate Conversations with Fine Gay Men. What a waste.
Not just gay men.
Fine.
Emphasis on fine gay men.
Fine gay men.
What
yes.
a topic.
What a topic.
And why am I not in the book?
Well, I didn't know you at the time, but once I saw you on Real Housewives of Atlanta, I knew I had to talk to you. You endorsed my book.
First of all, the title was so appropriate, and not just gay men, the emphasis on fine. I think the title was very, very appropriate. A lot of the characters I like to talk about in the book, and why didn't you think they were fine, and me not? And,
I didn't think you were fine.
Hold on. What did they have that I don't have, so I can learn from them? Hopefully this will be an educational piece for me as well.
When did you realize that you were gay? When did you?
When I left my mother's womb.
When you left your mother's womb, you knew that something was different, or you knew?
Well, you see, I grew up with two sisters. I have two sisters, and and I said that candidly because my two sisters got to play with Barbie dolls, and I got to play with trucks, and I just could not understand why I had to play with a stupid truck or a ball, a basketball, or football, and they had these beautiful little dolls, and with the Barbie had the long hair, so I just brushed the hair all the time. And it would drive my mother crazy. I would get beatings every day for playing with the doll, and they fought it. They fought it a long time, and I just was attracted to guys.
So your father was a minister, and you grew up in a church. So when you realized that you were gay, how did you balance the two?
It was very, very difficult because the scenario and the way that my parents found out was my mother was eavesdropping on the telephone.
Wow.
And heard a juicy
so you didn't
conversation. No. She heard a real juicy conversation with a guy that I was dating. He was my support, he was my support, and the one component that turned everything around because I was ready to check out. It was a lot of pressure, a lot of stress, having to deal with my family, having to deal with people from the church and going to a psychiatrist. I just wanted to leave this world. And my grandmother, who is still living now, who is 89, and 89, and she's the one that said, hey, this is my grandson, I love him, and if you all have a problem with his lifestyle, leave him alone. Let him be. I'll take him. He can come live with me. And that was the turning point.
Did you do that?
No, my mother got it together. My mother got it together.
What about your father?
We never talked about it. We never talked about it.
But he knew.
He knew. Oh, everybody knew it. The whole world knew it. Life is so short.
But if I wanted you to be my husband, if I wanted it to just be you and I, would you be able to settle down with a woman? Do you think that a woman could change you and you could settle down and be with a woman?
I don't understand why you would want to change me. Just let me be me.
So I would have to share you.
Well, if I'm in a committed relationship one-on-one, I mean, it is what it is. If I'm gonna be with a woman, I'll be committed to a woman. If I'm gonna be with a guy, I'll be committed to a guy. I don't go back and forth.
And would you be satisfied with that?
It depends on her. If she can satisfy me, mentally, emotionally, and sexually, we're cool. We're down. I mean, but if one is lacking, that's when you start searching in other places for other things. But if you take care of home, and I mean, whether it's a man or a woman, doesn't matter. I'm committed. When I'm in a relationship, I'm in a relationship 100%. I don't flip-flop. I don't stray.
What do you feel like the church, what role does the church play in that? What role does society play in the acceptance?
Well, my belief on that is, how could you say God makes no mistake? He's a good and perfect God. But when he created me, I was a mistake.
Wow.
So you're contradicting yourself in the pulpit. Okay? So you can't have a conversation with me about what I should be doing when most other preachers in the pulpit are doing what I do. Okay, let's get real. Let's break it all down. And
That's
I can
heavy.
give you a list of people, not just ministers, but congressmen, senators, lawyers, preachers. I mean, it's in every community. But we just need, as Americans, need to stop labeling people, and that way, therefore, they can be free. And there is no preacher that can tell me otherwise.
Have you ever asked for him to remove?
No.
Have you ever felt
that feels too good for? Why would I want him to remove it?
So why?
No, I mean, come I mean, why would I want him to remove something that I enjoy?
So there was never a struggle with you between
no.
this is right and this is wrong?
No, it was more of a struggle of the people that were around me.
Well, Dwight, thank you so much for having me. I would love to finish talking to you. This has been by far the most interesting conversation that I've had, and I would love to continue talking to you some more about it. But I appreciate your time and having me here in your home. And again, do you endorse Intimate Conversations with Fine Gay Men? What a way.
It is a great book. I think it's a great introduction to society and let people have a better picture of what goes on in our community, and we need to have more of these conversations.
Well, thank you.
Oh, absolutely.
God,
Thank you so
I got a kiss.